The West said Russia would collapse. Brussels cheered, Washington bragged, and Kiev daydreamed about a broken Russian economy. Instead, sanctions triggered the exact opposite. Russia tore down the old supply chains, built its own aviation ecosystem from scratch, and is now punching straight through the markets, once dominated by Europe's Airbus and America's Boeing. The so-called isolation has only exposed how fragile Western aerospace really is. The new SJ-100 and the reborn MC-21 are the purest humiliation for EU and US policymakers. Cut off from Western parts, Russia replaced them domestically, then exported the entire success story right into India. HAL signed a historic deal with Russia's UAC to co-produce the SJ-100 inside India, openly defying Washington's pressure. This is happening days before President Putin's state visit to New Delhi. And it signals one thing: the world no longer fears Western tantrums.
In a landmark step for the Indian civil aviation sector, HAL and public joint stock company United Aircraft Corporation, PJSC UAC, have signed an MOU for the production of SJ-100 civil commuter aircraft in India. The SJ-100 will be a game-changer for short-haul connectivity under the UDAN scheme and marks a major stride towards achieving Atmanirbharta in civil aviation. SJ-100 will be the first complete passenger aircraft to be made in the country since the AVRO era. The manufacturing will also strengthen the private sector and create direct and indirect jobs in the aviation industry. Congratulations to HAL and other stakeholders.
For Europe, this is a nightmare. Airbus economies, France, Germany, the EU's industrial core, now face a Russia-India aviation powerhouse that sanctions literally created. For Washington, it's worse. Boeing is drowning in safety scandals and groundings, while Russia is entering new markets with aircraft the West swore it would never be able to build again. And for Ukraine, the message is simple. The sanctions war it begged for has only strengthened Moscow's hand. And Russia's dominance doesn't end with civilian jets. The West's biggest strategic embarrassment is unfolding in military aviation. The Su-57 has emerged as the F-35's nightmare. Cheaper, stealthier, in real-world missions, less glitch-ridden, and actually combat-tested. NATO spent years mocking Russian aviation. Now it quietly studies it. Meanwhile, the Su-34 continues hammering Ukrainian positions, with precision strikes the West can't counter, exposing Kiev's NATO-backed air defenses as outdated showpieces.
You are absolutely right that those who, until recently, relied on Western manufacturers but are becoming increasingly convinced, observing what is happening in the world, how various conflicts are unfolding in which different weapons are used, that our weapons are superior. They are less demanding. They have proven their effectiveness compared to Western weapons and systems with similar characteristics. They are cheaper in a good way.
The West wanted Russia dependent. Instead, its sanctions wiped out old constraints, forcing innovation, self-sufficiency, and mass production across Russia's aerospace sector. Brussels and Washington now face the unthinkable. The very industries they used to dominate, civil jets, engines, avionics, composite tech, are being contested and overtaken by a sanctions-hardened Russia that doesn't need Western approval, Western licenses, or Western components ever again. From the battlefield skies over Ukraine to the global commercial market, Russia has flipped the board entirely. Europe miscalculated, America overestimated itself, and Ukraine's fantasies collapsed into reality. Russia is now building jets with India, fielding advanced fighters the US cannot ignore, and expanding into markets the West thought it controlled forever. The era of Western aerospace supremacy is over, and Moscow is the one writing the new flight plan.